started a bit late, Craig. Maybe no one's tuning in. I'll get started there anyway. They can catch up. So if you have your foam roller at home, hopefully you do, Craig. If you don't, that's fine. I'm going to start with the calves. So get a foam roller. I've got a pink one because my one's at the clinic and this is Caitlin's. Not that I prefer pink. Then I start with the calves. So the key thing always with foam rolling is that your muscles must be relaxed. So you always try and contract the opposing muscle groups. For example, with the calves do this motion. They push your foot down into dorsiflexion. The plantar flexion. So we're going to try and push our foot slightly into dorsy, so bring it up slightly. That'll contract the top muscle and it then relaxes the calves. So we're going to start with the calves. Always start with both legs on. If that's too easy, obviously you can progress. But the key thing with foam rolling the calves as well, you don't want to go too low. So it's always really, really important that you don't touch anywhere near where the Achilles is. So if you find the Achilles down through here, make about 4 or 5 fingers, foam roll through here, that's absolutely fine. Don't touch that tendon aspect, okay? So you're going to roll through there. Like we said before, make sure our feet are in slight dorsiflexion, so our calves are relaxed, the muscles are relaxed. We go up and we put some body weight through. Now if that's okay, we can progress and do both at the same time. So a bit more weight going through now. You're going to roll the whole way through. So like I said, not too low, don't touch the Achilles, and go the whole way up. So through the soleus muscle down through there, and the whole way up into the gastrocs. I normally spend at least 2 or 3 minutes per muscle while foam rolling. You don't really want to overdo it, but 30 seconds won't be enough. So nice and slow through there, putting our body weight through, go the whole way up. We're now going to do the perineals, so the outside muscles on our lower legs. Now, once again, things to be mindful of. There's a big nerve called the perineal nerve that comes down and kind of wraps underneath the bone through here. So it's called the lateral If you can find that bony prominence around there, about 2 fingers down from there, don't touch, no-go zone. Muscle, absolutely fine, but nothing around here. So be mindful of the nerve and be mindful of the bone there as well. So let's hit the perineals. Now, like we said before, it's really important to try and use a muscle that's not getting contracted. So with the perineals, they do that motion there. They bring our foot out. A bit of external rotation to our foot. So what we're going to do is invert our foot slightly. So inversion like that, that'll relax our perineal group. And then we roll on our side. Like that. So just recapping, the perineals do eversion. Let's slightly invert that foot, relax that target muscle, and up and down. Go the whole way down. So like we said, don't touch that perineal nerve, not too high up on that foot, on the leg, and the whole way down, as long as you like, I don't really mind. Up and down we go. If that's okay, we can add some more pressure, put a whole body weight through it, up and down we go. Make sure we always do both sides. And we said before as well, in regards to timing, I normally spend at least 2 or 3 minutes per muscle. So normally I'll be doing a whole body session in about 30 minutes. Cool. So far we've gone through the calves and the perineals. Let's now do the hamstring group. So like we keep saying, the hamstrings obviously bring our foot to our bum. They flex our knees. So if we contract our quads, that'll relax the hemis. So do both at the same time first of all. Let's contract our quads. That'll relax the hamstring group. And up and down we go. The whole way up and down. Now, things to be mindful of with the hamstring group is you don't want to go too close to, it's called the popliteal fossa, which is the back of the knee. We've got nerves, arteries, and blood vessels going on through there, so let's not put too much pressure through there. So focus solely on the belly of the muscle if we can. So quads are on, quads are contracted, hamstrings are relaxed. High as we like. Now, 2 legs is too easy. Hey, Trix. Go to 1. So bring your foam roller across like that. Put the whole body weight through. Leg goes over, and up and down you go. Now, the hamstring is quite a big muscle group. We've got 3 muscles going on there. One's lateral and medial. So feel free to kind of shift your weight around, twist your hips around as well to get all those muscles. Cool, that's a hamstring group. Let's go through the glutes. Now, to really expose your gluteal muscles, we're going to put our foot, so I'm going to do my right leg first of all. Right foot goes over like that. We rest on our left knee. Have the foam roller kind of slightly diagonal, like that. Up we come, and we come across. You're going to find it's just far too hard to get any pressure through there without doing this manoeuvre. And the further away my leg is, the more weight it's going to go through there as well. So up and down you go. And keep in mind as well, the glutes obviously are a really big muscle group, so make sure you go the whole way through. Don't just target one little part of it. Trixie, what are you doing? Sorry, my cat loves the camera. Trixie? Ah. Good, change sides. So, bring that leg up. Now, by the way, we do this motion as well. Come here, Trixie. Trixie loves the foam roller. We do this motion as well, like that, because this will contract the adductor group, which will then relax the abductor group, which is their glutes. Like that, up we go. So as you can, there's a common theme. The key thing of all this is trying to make sure the muscle you're trying to hit is relaxed. If you're trying to foam roll a contracted muscle, it won't work. Like that. Good. That's our glutes. We'll go for time. Cool, let's now go through the adductor group, so the inside, the groin. Often get missed. And if you're a soccer player, these always get torn for you guys, so this is probably a good one for you, anyone that plays soccer. So your legs like that. We're going to slightly bend our knee. And when you're doing it, squeeze your glute. Try and bring your target knee slightly up, like that. That'll contract the outside of the glutes, which will then relax our target muscle, which is our adductors, our groin. We go through like that. Now, things to be mindful of. I don't really mind how low you go. Once you hit the knee, you'll know about it. In regards to how high you go, be really mindful of the inguinal area. So anywhere that's of the rude bits, I suppose you want to call them, don't go near there, which is obviously pretty straightforward anyway. If you feel your leg going numb, you're probably on an artery or a nerve, just move from that. Let's do both sides. So side on, like that, up and down we go. So through our adductor group, we've got 5 muscles. There's 3 shorter muscles, which go between here and here, and don't cross the knee joint, and 2 longer ones that do cross the knee joint. So make sure you go the whole way through. It's a very big muscle group. Good. Let's now do, what's next? Our back and then our lats. So for our back, I'll be maybe side on for you, like that. And the back's obviously quite a big muscle group. We're going to try and target first of all through our oblique region, through here. So we're going to do like that. Now the opposite muscle group for our lower back is going to be our abdominals. So slightly contract your abs, like that. That'll relax that lower back muscle. We come across, like that. So get it around through there. Where the creases are, through there, and go across like this. And rock your hips side to side, rock your knees side to side. You're going to feel that through a muscle called your QL, which is a really deep lower back muscle, which gets very stiff. If you've had lower back pain, I guarantee it's quite tight through there. Good. Hold your head, abs are on. You're going to roll the whole way up and the whole way down. We're hitting more now the erector spinae muscles, which are just the long muscles across your back. Good. We can now do some mobility stuff. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and stretch out through our spine. First we'll gather around our lower back region like that. And all we're going to do is arms come up and then back. We come up. We come back. You might feel some popping going on through there, through the joints. That's fine. This is what hurts. Just don't go as far as I'm going. Just go to about there. That's fine. And gradually, as we're doing it, bring that roller further and further up. So you pin that back down, and you come up. Anyone that's been spending a lot of time at home and doing a lot of office working, your mid back, so through here, will be getting really, really stiff. This is a great one for you. And back. Up. And then back. And last little bit. Up through here. Back. Good, so that's going to be our spine and our back. Let's now go through our lats. So for our lats, we're going to be side on. Have your arm up like this. That's going to really stretch through the lats. Arms up. You come up like this. Now your lats are a very, very large, broad muscle. You go the whole way down to about here, the whole way up to about here. So go the whole way up, the whole way down. Make sure as when you're doing it as well, you're rotating your body like this to get all the aspects of that lat group. So you might start on this line here, and then gradually as you're going up and down, make your way forward like that. Okay? See, my lats are really tight. That really quite hurts. We'll do both sides. So arm comes up, expose that area, expose the armpit. Now things to be mindful of, the axillary region through here, the armpit, don't touch anywhere through there. Big arteries, big nerves going on through there. Let's not impede on them. Up and down we go. Like I said before, feel free to rotate forward and back and hit different aspects of that really large, broad muscle group. Cool, that's the lats. Let's next go through our triceps. So like this, I might be like that. Arms are up like this. We go like this. Hopefully you can see me there, might be more like this. Arm up. You can probably do both at the same time. I just find it's really awkward and you lose your balance a lot. So maybe just try one side at a time. So bend that elbow, that engages our biceps, it relaxes the tricep group. You go up and down. Like that. Whole way up, whole way down. We'll change sides, arm comes up and down we go. Cool. Let's now go through our anterior chain. Do our pecs and shoulders first of all. So pecs, lie face down, across we go. You can also go through the anterior shoulder, so the front of the shoulder complex, from the whole way across, whole way back. I find the pecs are quite awkward to do, so what you can do if you'd like, is you can put some pressure on through that muscle, find an area where it's quite stiff and tight, kind of jam it in there, pin it down, and then move your arm up like this, up and around. And that'll pin down that really tight tissue, and you're going to drag. It's called a pin and stretch. And it'll stretch out that tight, thick tissue. Otherwise, just feel free to go up and down on that muscle through there. Cool, let's now go through our quads and the front of our hips, so the TFL and all through the anterior quad, but also the lateral quad. So anyone that gets quite tight and stiff through the outside of their knees. Now we don't ever foam roll the IT band. We foam roll the muscles surrounding the band. The band should never be foam rolled. I don't agree with that at all, and we shouldn't do it, please. So I can hear Caitlin laughing at me. Sorry for being anal. Just don't do it. Right. So first of all, the anterior quad. Now the quadricep obviously does knee extension. So the key thing here is let's slightly flex our knees. Let's relax the quad muscle, and we can really get into it. So we start by doing both sides, like this. Our knees are slightly bent, and we come up and down. Things to be mindful of, obviously the groin region. That's up to you how high you go. How low you go, I don't really mind, to be honest. If that's okay, we can progress. We can go to one leg. So bring your leg on the edge, like we did before. We're going to bend that knee, bend that target leg, and we come up the whole way, and we come down slow. Up the whole way, and then down slow. Cool, that's going to be our rectus femoris, so the anterior quad muscle. Let's now go through the lateral quad. So the vastus lateralis, it's a really thick, strong quad muscle. Now for a lot of us to get a little bit of knee pain, especially with running, commonly this muscle gets very tight and stiff, so it might be a good one for you to really focus on. So this is more laterally. So we're going to push our body slightly like that, slightly anterior, it's trying to twist slightly. We're going to bend our knee once again, slightly. So I'm hitting my left leg here. I'm going to bend my left knee slightly. We're going to relax that quad. We shift our body weight forward to hit the anterior aspect of that lateral muscle. We come up the whole way and then down slow. Now, if your legs are quite tight like mine are, it hurts a lot. Now, when we're here as well, we're going to hit now the TFL muscle. So you're going to go the whole way up through here, up through the hip, and the whole way down. So both these muscles play a key part when they're quite tight and stiff in some knee pain. So be really mindful of that, and feel free to go crazy in this muscle. So the whole way up, and the whole way down, and it really hurts on my leg. Caitlin and I have started doing the couch to 5K, so doing a lot of running, and yeah, my legs aren't enjoying it. It's good, but yeah, my legs are getting quite sore. Good, let's always do both sides. And by the way guys, the TFL muscle is up around here. It does hip flexion like that, and then internal rotation like that. So if you can't find it, put your hand around that anterior hip like that, have your thumb or your hand, bring your knee into flexion, bring your hip into flexion, turn your knee inwards so your foot goes out. If you feel the muscle popping up, that's your TFL. Or it's the lateral part of your glute. Either way, they both get very stiff and tight and can cause some lateral knee pain. So bend that right knee now slightly, up through the TFL, up the whole way through the hip, and the whole way down through the lateral quad. So I think a lot of you will probably find from today's session that more than likely in the past when you've been foam rolling, you've been rolling against guarded muscles, hence why today hurt so much more. Good, that's going to be the lateral hip through there. Let's now go through the tibialis anterior, so the muscles at the front, so the shins. So for a lot of you that get shin splints from running too much, there's different compartments where you can get issues through there. There's 4 compartments in the lower leg. Most commonly though, we get shin splints through the anterior compartment, so through here, or the deep posterior, which is kind of the back of the leg, okay? What we can do for the anterior compartment is hit the tibialis anterior. So, we're like this. So this muscle here, what it does dorsiflexion, like that. Let's put our feet through slight plantar flexion. That'll relax our target muscle. So do both legs at the same time. Slight plantar flexion, up and down. Ouch, that hurts. Now, key things to be mindful of. Nothing really, to be honest. It's mostly just muscle belly through there. I wouldn't go too low. I wouldn't target too low there on the feet, where the tendons go. But you can go as high as you like. You hit the knee, it's fine. If that's too easy, progress to one leg. Up and down you go. And like I said, a lot of people, they get kind of that anterior shin splints. This is an awesome one for you guys to really relax that tissue through there. Do both sides. Perfect, done. So I think 25 to half an hour, guys, for foam rolling is plenty. I wouldn't do it any more than twice a week, to be honest. Any more than that, you might bruise and irritate the tissue. So enough where you can get some release, but not too much where you get irritation or damage going on. And like I said before as well, spend about 2 to 3 minutes per muscle, and work your way through the body as well. So today we focused on the calves first of all, the hamstring group, the adductors, our glutes, our back, our spine as well, our lats through here, our triceps through here as well, our pecs, our anterior shoulder, our hips, our TFL muscle as well, the anterior aspects of our quads, the lateral aspects of our quads, and also as well our tibialis anterior, all of which are really, really effective. Give those tips a go, guys. Any questions, please give me a buzz. Enjoy.